Ladies and gentlemen, Jacob has been united with, where is she? Oh, hide behind the Twitch. Hope that you can see her. That is Rachel. Right there. Right there. She's new. She has to get used to her new home. She comes all the way from North Holland to here in the south. So this is all new for her, and to him it will be an exciting time to finally mate. Hi Jacob. You two together, breeding. By the way, day says means actually 6. That's in Dutch. Sometimes you find me speaking Dutch. Okay, what was the issue on day 6? The mail service came too late. I had to drag a 25 kilo bag of pigeon feed to my door. And the rest of the evening I just suffered heart palpitations, unexpected tiredness, stomach problems, because I was doing more than I was capable of handling, but still I held it. I'm still alive. Today I had to wait at least for almost 1 hour. I'm still looking outside how they are doing. They're doing fine. She only needs to get used to this spot, just like Jacob. Jacob is used to that spot. He normally sits on that spot there, right where the glass is, here. And he mostly sits there because you can tilt it. I have to clean that one up regularly, each week. So let's get on to our subject today. This is day 8. Normally, I'm going down. But you know, let's get into a new subject. My garden update. These are the lemons, and look on how they grown. All of them are looking great except this one. I don't want to keep plants that are actually mutated and curly, but these ones are good. Full leaf, bigger than expected, even better than my 6-year-old orange plant that I tried first, but were getting no sun or artificial grow light like one of these. These are my Valencias. I only kept a few. I told you already I should give some of them away. Last time I recorded they were about the size of that. I cut that one down because it was wilting away. This one was hidden, so I could not water it on time, and I discovered it a little bit too late. These are my kumquats. I needed to cut them down because they were wilted. These are my new fig tree cuttings. And these are my pink grapefruits, which have grown immensely. They are now at the size of the lemons when I first recorded that lemon tree. You know, remember that song? And all that I can see is my little lemon tree. Well, I can see more than one lemon tree, that's for sure. So here's the garden update too. My outside world there in my garden is a wilderness. But still things can grow among the doves. So I had to compromise my garden a little bit, and I added a little garden on my front porch where I leave my door to the outside world. I grow a little grain for pigeon sakes or whatever. It's still beautiful. I will not cut it away. Who knows that you ever need it? My front porch is fine too. But since my pigeons, my garden is a little bit neglected. Hey, you hear the bell? That's my best friend. See you soon. Good evening. I mean, good afternoon. From, the beautiful Netherlands. It's a rainy day. It's day 9. Now, what happened to me last night? Wondrous. I tell you, wondrous. I had a dream about ravens. It started off with some caretaking on the house that I previously known. It's more in the southeastern part of the Netherlands, called Limburg, where I was, near Venlo. And it turned out that we found a raven, and someone said, this one comes from the city where you live. Yeah, that's a confirmation, because what did I found? A raven feather. Look, this is my cup. This soup cup. And this one is larger than 30 centimeters. Compared to a crow feather, so from its wing, it's far much smaller, is it? Now, let's hold these two in comparison. It's not just from one wing, because this one, the raven or crow feather, has a metallic shine to it, like green and some pinkish purple. This feather has no metallic shine to it. There is a raven in my city, but what I dreamed was recalled with chord sounds from a raven, like it's me doing it. And suddenly another raven was stuck in a curtain, or just grabbed himself to it. And then a real raven started to call, and that other raven started to join the raven that we first found. And guess what happened? They made it. When ravens mate, we get more ravens. We need these ravens, especially in the end times. When the Lord wants to give you something, He will surely show you in a dream. I was praying for a revelation dream, what it means. Or taking the mark of the beast, or the number of his name. Is it a coupon code that you get when you are doing something righteous for the government, or is it when you take the mark on your forehead or right hand? I don't know, I asked the Lord to give me a dream, but that's just what I wanted. But the Lord gave me a dream that I needed. Ravens. Don't worry about the mark. I will do something else. Something that you're going to be happy with. Don't worry about it. So I guess amen to that. So I woke up with the birds, remembering that dream. I told my pigeons, of course, I wish they could understand the human language. Well, I guess angels will translate it for them, so that they understand. And next, when I was feeding the pigeons from my hands, the doctor called and he said he was amazed by my result, that my cancer is almost gone. He said, unbelievable. I said, I believe in miracles. I mean, he should too. He wanted to see me on the 17th of August. So I'm going to show up there and let him see what the Lord has done for me. And tell him that this is all okay. I don't know about the beam treatment yet. When I have to undergo it, then I will undergo it. I will trust the Lord, no matter what happens. Maybe the cancer will reoccur, but when it reoccurs, I know for sure that God calls me to do something. I can remember while receiving treatment and solving that cube. I can remember praying for a man next to me who had cancer in his bone and marrows and some kind of nerve cell type of cancer that I never heard about. I thought there's no other way out than to pray for that man. So he agreed with me, so I prayed. The nurses and doctors swear I'm not ashamed of Christ. There was no place on laying hands on or something, but I guess every time a taxi driver drives me, they ask me questions on what they should do. Well, I give them advice. That's why I'm called to help other people. Even when it means someone is laying next to me, far much more sicker than I am. But his cognitive functions was still fine. So, I mean, he needed that prayer. He needs to know that the Lord is also for him and not against him. Even though we suffer, we do it for a reason. But I cannot call my state right now some kind of suffering. It's more a joyous walk, praising Jesus, walking. I need to get out today. I have to leave my friend aside for now. Otherwise, he's going to do the booze thing. And I don't want him to do that. I need my freedom. I need the air. Although raining, I don't care about the rain. Let it fall on my head. Rain is good. I have a garden. My plants are getting watered. And I'm doing really fine. Is there anything that I still have to say? Let me see. I'm not even finished with my breakfast yet, but I bought some things for my eggs. They call it bacon. It's not really bacon, but you need to do it on your sandwich with the egg, so it becomes more like a good meal to enjoy. You know, everything should be received with gladness and thanksgiving. So I do that too. And since drinking all that boring water, I decided to drink coffee. Oh man. It's not caffeinated, so water can be boring if this is the only thing you drink. So I chose to have my beverage and doing some nutrition compact into it to make it more full and more creamy. That's better. Yeah, it's better. Definitely better. So, I guess we see each other on part 4, or should I continue on 3? Well, we see. Bye. Not bye. Say I. See you in the next. Again, welcome from the beautiful Netherlands. It's Frank. I'm on day 13 right now. In the valley of shot number 4. I mean round 4. And it's quite difficult to explain what I experienced. There are some kind of issues with heart palpitations. There are issues with stomach complaints like heartburn or feeling full, having some complications about going to the toilet and really dump everything. You know what I mean. Waking with the birds, you know, waking up with the birds is a real good thing to do. And I also have someone that is supporting me, and also in my channel. Welcome free, and the link is in the description. Just for letting you know, and I wanted to let her know. As one tip, I wanted some tips, additional tips, if you didn't see this earlier. This is to Hazardous Nic. You know, when you take chemotherapy, you need to take also chemoprotectant and something that does not interfere with your chemo. This is also very anti-cancerous. I know it is expensive, but at least you can do something with it. The green tea is full of polyphenols next to EGCG. But what does polyphenol do? It helps with the regeneration of your stem cells. Speaking of which, yes, fish oil, I can't take them right now because of heartburns. Let me take you to the area where my kitchen is. Okay, here we go. Let's say, a few days ago I had a chill, fever, and my blood count was low, of course. So what do when you're out of blood cells? You eat dark chocolate, like this one. It is above 45 and 85. Sorry. Get away from me, you chemo demons. Get Sir's piece, by the way. I mentioned you on my channel because you were a great support and you were such a great loving person. I really want to thank you that you contacted me. But dark chocolate, what does it do? According to independent research, dark chocolate calls out your stem cells to form whatever they want, blood plates. We call them officially bloodlets, red blood cells and white blood cells. So if you're out of your blood or down, take one of these. And you know, it is like if you eat that, they will lure your stem cells to swarm out of like a bee swarm, swarming out of the nest and replace something. And then suddenly it's too difficult to explain. They will form new blood cells, and then they do whatever they have to do in your body. Especially when they have detected, your body is detecting some kind of virus, because you get the chills. That's not a side effect, that's an infection. I have now also mucositis a little bit. I'm not wearing my own teeth, by the way. I'm lucky that I'm not having any bleeding gums. I had to get my teeth out some decades ago. And yeah, don't feel bad about dark chocolate, it's actually good for you. There's a Peruvian version that is above 90%, but this one is what I bought yesterday and I took already 1/3 of it. So that you have, and you guess what, I feel better. It really is the proof. When I feel better, I can say yes, it has worked. New white blood cells in my body during the walk in the valley. Compared to Psalm 23, I'm not afraid. I didn't measure the fever or anything else. But there's some other complaints. How can I even describe it? Something I forgot. I'm sure I forget something. next to the digestive tract issues, heart palpitations, mucositis. Oh yeah, throat pain, especially that. What you do about that? Let me take that for you. I'm a huge fan of these. This is chamomile. Take 1 drop, put it in a glass of water or a cup, and then you drink it. Make sure that you rinse it with the teeth in or out, whatever you want. If you have your own teeth, don't be afraid to swallow it, so that your throat gets instantly healed, instantly painless, and you can go out throughout your day, till the evening, of course. You need to do it again. It's very simple. You need to keep taking care of yourself. Don't be afraid of essential oils, because 1 drop does actually do you no harm, although they say it's irritating. I got it from a lady once. That's the other one who was on R-EPOCH. I followed her on YouTube as well. She took peppermint oil and rubbed it, or did it in a diffuser, or just smelling it made her vomiting go away, or her nausea. Was I nauseous in some areas? Slightly, but not fully. Yeah, I guess that's it for now, for part 3. The end of part 3 is here, so have a good time. Listen also always to your body, especially during chemo. You need to develop strategies that can help you during your journey, whatever chemotherapy you receive. And also please take care of your liver also. Like skin rashes is also one of the signs that you have something too much on your liver. You need to cut out all the carbs for a time, because the liver is very quick in restoring itself. Okay, yeah. I need to click on something like close the app. So if I drop out, don't blame it on me. Okay, that's closed. Well, goodbye for now, and God bless. Remember to trust His blood. Remember that He died for your sins. Jesus Christ took our shame, everything, what we are sinning. He took it all away. Just trust in His blood and believe Him who justified the ungodly, justify never sinned, right? Yeah, I cannot stress this enough. And Allison Max is actually an add-on to my chemo. I'm now going to repeat myself, because I want to. You guys have to bear with me. Allison Chop. Get it? R-EPOCH? A-CHOP? Whatever. A-CHOP. Yeah, treatment. And the oncologist and I are one team. I do my thing, and the rest the caretakers do their thing. In agreement, of course. You need to take Allison during treatment for the harmful side effects of your chemo. There's so many, what is actually independent research on the effects of garlic in your body. It's an anti-inflammatory, it's an antifungal, antibacterial. It helps your immune system. It does not strengthen it. It helps your immune system. It's not a replacement of your white blood cells, but your white blood cells will strengthen because of that medicine. Next to that, Allison is also a strong neural stimulant. so that you can feel better, that you can do more, while your body is actually doing well, even especially in the peak days of your chemo is mostly right in the middle, right at the end of week 2. That's where it really starts to hurt. To me, a little, because I'm taking that Allison product. And you need to eat dark chocolate when you get infected by a virus or a bacterial infection. But if you get over the 39 degrees fever, call the oncologist and let them check and beef you up. Okay? Once again, bye for now. This is Frank, signing out.